What's up guys, Games Logic Legends here, and today I wanted to do a video talking about what Storm game is my best. So this is all my opinion, and also this video was inspired by Caligo45. So if you guys are interested and want to see his version, the video will be down below. Well, the link to the video will be down below in the description box. So check it out after the video and stay tuned.
These eyes see darkness clearly.
So Storm 1 will not be included in the video because it didn't really have an online, so I really didn't find a problem with the gameplay at all. I mean, sure, it was unbalanced, but to be honest, it wasn't made to be balanced, so there's nothing I can complain about right there. It was the first Storm game in the whole entire series of the Storm game, so I really didn't have a problem with it. But continuing on with Storm 2, some of the main issues I had were the lack of cancels. Subs were done way too much. If the opponent knew how to sub, they could sub infinite number of times as long as they had chakra, which I found a problem. Also, sometimes subbing was delayed. I mean, if you tap the L2 and R2 button, you could sub, but it was delayed and sometimes wouldn't even work if you were in a combo. But yeah, that's the majority of the problems I also had. One pro that I do have, or two, would be the story, like the boss battles in Storm 2. They were amazingly done, especially Sasuke versus Itachi and Sasuke versus, not Sasuke, but Naruto versus Pain. Those were some of the best boss battles I have ever seen. Like, it was amazing. And I love how they included Lars as a playable character, because I knew they included him because Kishimoto designed one of his outfits. At the time when Storm 2 came out, I really didn't even have online, so I couldn't play online. But after getting online and having a PS3, I've noticed there were some issues with the game. But continuing on to Storm Generations, some of the things that really bothered me about Generations was the chakra dash cancel. Yes, you can chakra dash, you can cancel your chakra dash, but it leaves you open. Like, it doesn't stop instantly. So for example, if you didn't have subs and you chakra dash, you couldn't really guard. I mean, it leaves you open for like 2 seconds. Now, another thing that I didn't like was some spammable jutsus like Tenten, Gaara, especially Tenten. If they go to the Hidden Leaf Village destroyed with all that big open space and they had Tenten, it was sometimes hard dodging Tenten's jutsu, because especially if she's awakened, that shit does so much damage. Like, some jutsus weren't even balanced in Generations. And then, like, the point, it got so annoying to the point where Maskman had invincibility frame for his jutsu, which I didn't understand. Like, so there was a lot of spammers on Generations during that time. And also, another thing that was really annoying was the fact that the chakra air dash was spammable. Like, it got annoying. Like, if you chakra dash and if your chakra dash connects with your opponent, it makes them stumble, so people can repeatedly do it. And it got so annoying that if they redid it enough times, that it would break your guard. Now, some of the things I did like in Generations were the combo cancels, the tilt cancels, the ultimate jutsu cancels, and new characters like the new Kages, Team Minato like Kakashi, Obito. I love the new characters that was added, plus the PTS character. That made playing the game really fun. Now, continuing on to Storm 3, the obvious con would be the frame rate issues. Frame rate issues out the ass. Sometimes the frame rate made the game unplayable, which was ridiculous. And the Team Ultimate Jutsu glitch, I don't even see why they didn't even fix that. Like, they just left it alone, like, it's not a big deal, we'll keep it in there. But, and also, there was some overpowered characters, like, for example, Hanzo had a tilt where he could tilt if he guarded enough times. Like, the salamander would just come straight out, which I didn't understand. Like, I feel as though Storm 3 could have been better if they, you know, patched some things, but like, I think some of the obstacles that were in the maps got in the way and messed up the frame rates. It's just that I believe the Team Ultimate Jutsu glitch kind of ruined the gameplay sometimes for Storm 3. And also another thing that I did not like was the story. The story was not even canon. It felt like a filler, like the last few parts with Obito and Madara running. Okay, first off, Madara, we already know Madara beat them Kages down bad. Why would he have to run away? Then you got Obito running away too? Like, come on. I can understand that, you know, if the anime didn't catch up to the manga, so they really couldn't have put in a canon ending because it was still going on at the time. But they could have done something like to be continued or something like that. It would have made more sense. Or, you know, they could have stopped it at the point where the story switched to Sasuke's side or point of view. I could have understand that, but they must have had a really good reason for doing that. Now, and also another thing that really kind of pissed me off was that they shortened combos and also got rid of the fourth combo. I didn't really like that. The fourth combo really gave characters like their own unique kind of feel. The only thing that I really did like from Storm 3 was the relay cancels, because I found that it was a great setup for an ultimate jutsu or a continuation for the combo. So I really loved that feature, and I'm kind of upset that it didn't make it to Storm Revolution. Now, continuing on to Storm Revolution, some of the cons I don't like is that the counterattack can be abused because there's no certain limit to how many counters you can pull off in the online match, which was a bit annoying. So you have to be on your feet all the time. You have to be aware of what your opponent was doing and if he was, you know, going to set up for a counterattack. I didn't really like the counterattack stun because I found it a really big issue, because it's like saying, what's the point of having subs if you can just get a counterattack and you can't really use your subs to get out of that counterattack because you're stunned? And then, you know, some players, they don't care, they'll do a combo cancel. I know to the point where they have nerfed the ultimate jutsu that it doesn't do much damage, but some characters ultimate jutsu does a lot of damage for no fucking reason, so it gets annoying. And then I don't like how they separated the types into drive type, awakening, and ultimate jutsu type. To me, awakening type seems so underpowered, because what's the point of being an awakening user if your awakening sucks? Like, it's no point at all. And drive type at the time felt really overpowered, and till now it is sometimes overpowered if you can take advantage of your character's unique abilities and get a knockback. So it's not really fair at all sometimes. Now, the pros that I do like, I love the mobility of the characters. Like, I love the mobility of what they did. You can now use your R2 button, I believe, to ninja move, which made the gameplay a bit smoother and easy to ninja move. Also, at the same time, it felt, you know, you can stop your chakra dash, and it gives you that kind of playability or that mobility that you really need in a match. I also love the fact that they added in combination ultimate jutsus, not to every character like Kisame and Itachi, which I really want, but maybe we'll get that in Storm 4. But I love the fact that they did that, and it made the game feel so much good. It made the game feel so nice. Like, seeing Deidara and Sasori do a combination ultimate jutsu, it looked sick. I love that. I hope they add more in Storm 4. There is no frame rate problem, which makes the game feel faster and somewhat more fluid. Sometimes if you have a specific character, there will be frame rate issues. Like, if you keep doing Tente's air combo, there will be their frame rate will slow down. The gameplay just feels way faster. You can't even, they also fixed the fact that you can't really chakra air dash. You can't really abuse it anymore because they slowed it down. And plus they added that little turn, which if you can catch them trying to do that, so they kind of slow it down to a point where it can't be abused, which I love. Generations, like I said, it was really abused. Now, for the best Storm game, in my opinion, drum roll please. I would have to say my favorite Storm game is without a doubt Revolution. Even though the counterattack can be an issue, if you're on your feet and you are aware, you can dodge. You can dodge that counter. You can avoid it. It's just that Revolution feels faster and more fluid, unlike the other Storm games, which I do love. I also love the mobility. The combat seems better. the chocolate ash cancel adds in that extra, it just feels so much better to me in my opinion. But yeah, Revolution is my favorite Storm game. Tell me what you guys' favorite Storm game is down below in the comment section, and let me know what you thought about the video. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Also, again, don't forget to check out Caligo 45's best Storm game, and I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for watching and have a great day. Peace.